The Deinotherium is one of the most voted creatures created by Garuga. Everyone loves its design and now it has been released to the game. But is the Deinotherium any good? Hello Dodo crew and welcome back for another video on ARK Ascended. Grab a bottle of water and let's get straight into it. Currently, you can find the Deinotherium on the island Scorched Earth, Extinction, Astraeos and the Center. Meaning, you cannot tame it on any other map. It usually hangs around the grasslands and can be spotted pretty easy. I mean, it's a big chunky elephant. You should be able to spot it. Overall, right now they're not rare. Their taming is pretty easy and overall it's pretty useful, but more about this later. These are the regions where I found the Deinotherium. For people who do not want to search for a Deinotherium, I put the spawn commands into the video description. Just fill in the level you want and you're good to go. The Deinotherium can only be tamed at player level 95 or higher. Taming it takes a bit of preparation, but it's pretty straightforward once you got the hang of it. Start by putting beer in the 0 slot of your hotbar. When you get close, it will start sniffing around. Always make sure to approach it from the front and watch for 2 back-to-back animations. It can have a few different animations, such as throwing its trunk around in the air or wiggling its ears. Different animations give different progress when taming, but which animation it performs is random. All animations give between around 15% and 25% taming progress. Once you see those animations, you're good to go to move in closer and feed it the beer. It will take the beer automatically, so you don't have to care for the right moment. As soon as you've given him the beer, you will get the progress and the Deinotherium will start to run around a bit. In my opinion, the Deinotherium adds some stupidly strong abilities to the game, which make it especially useful and a must tame from mid to late game. The Rally Call ability provides a buff to all allied dinosaurs within close proximity, with the effect varying based on the gender of the Deinotherium. A male Deinotherium grants a 15% increase in damage and enhances stamina regeneration. A female Deinotherium provides a 5% defense boost per stack, up to a maximum of 3 stacks, resulting in a total of 15% additional armor, if enough females use this ability at the same time. With its new abilities, the Deinotherium has 3 main roles in my opinion. Firstly, in addition to a UT and a Daedon, it's now an absolute must to take at least 1 male Deinotherium with you to deal a little extra damage during the boss fight. Since the Deinotherium is a herbivore, it's just great to take it with you when you fight the dragon with a herd of Deinosuchus. This is because herbivores take less damage from the dragon's breath attack, which can be a problem if you use a UT, as it almost always kills the UT as well. The question is whether to take a UT or an extra Deinosuchus, but this question will be answered by others. On the other hand, at least the 3 female Deinotherium are a must if you're raiding. Having 3 extra creatures in a raid is quite luxurious, but when you're soaking a tower offline, 15% more damage reduction makes a big difference. So it for sure makes sense to have the female Deinotherium for certain situations and to use them in raids as well. Due to its defense and damage buffs in a herd, 4 Deinotheriums consisting of 3 females and 1 males can act as a buffing unit for other creatures. Paired with a Karcher, the damage of a Karcher stacked with its Bloodlust buff, mating boost and the damage buff of the male Deinotherium can deal extremely high damage and shred even level 500 enraged corrupted Rexes, which average over 100k health in seconds. If you look at the numbers, the Deinotherium is pretty tanky, strong and can deal some serious damage, yet it is kinda slow but has some great abilities. The Deinotherium starts with a base stat of 2k health, 450 stamina and 850 weight, which isn't too bad, especially if you want to use it for OSDs, bosses or in raids. Combined with a good saddle, a Deinotherium can take a hit or 2 and at the same time buff your creatures and deal some damage. I like the design of the Deinotherium. This creature could be a perfect addition for all PvE and PvP loving players. The extra damage and damage reduction is simply amazing when you're doing bosses or OSDs. And it is basically a no-brainer to own one. The only disadvantage is that the thing is relatively large. This means that if you go into a rat hole with it, it will be really tight for you and your creatures. I hope you liked this video, and I'm thrilled to read if this video has helped you. Hit the like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and consider subbing to the channel. Alright, Frodo.